Hey YouTube, welcome to my week 10 keto weigh-in and results. So I did my weigh-in and my measurements. I'll get to that here in a minute. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that I lost any weight this week. I was not expecting to. I've had kind of a stressful week. Last Monday, right after I did my video, my weigh-in and everything, my grandson's other grandmother brought him home. She keeps him on the weekends. Because that's the only time she doesn't have to work. Well, she said the one thing that makes my anxieties just go crazy, and I don't have anxieties in general unless I'm worried about my children or my grandson. My kids, when they go to like Carowinds or the beach with other people, that's when I have anxieties. That's when I freak out. Well, they're my little lights. They're the light of my life. So I can't live without my son, my daughter, or my grandson. So she's like, I'm going to take him to the beach if that's okay with his daddy. So she asked his daddy, and eventually LeBron did say that he could go. And it's not that I think he's in danger with her. I know she loves him very much. I know that she's going to protect him with everything she's got. It's just, it's 4 hours away. There's a lot of water. There's sharks. I know. It's overall, and for statistical review, it's very unlikely anything's going to happen. It does not stop me from worrying. Now, it was nice of her. She did send me videos and photos while he was gone and little updates, and I was very happy with that because at least in those moments I knew that he was just fine and dandy. So, but they are on their way home now, thankfully, and life can get back to normal insanity. Yeah, generally I don't have anxieties or a lot of stress, but that's the one thing. That's the thing that just I can't function properly around. So accompanied with that was a lack of sleep. Sleepwalking, which I haven't done in a little while, or at least not much of it in a little while. Now, luckily, when I sleepwalk, for the most part, I just sleepwalk to the bathroom. So apparently, I'm getting up in the middle of the night, realizing I have to go to the bathroom, just having no memory of it. But that's not always the case. Sometimes I wake up standing in the middle of the hallway. Sometimes I'm in the kitchen. I used to have a sleep eating thing, which sounds amusing until you realize that sometimes when you sleep eat, you don't just eat food. If there's nothing easy to grab, you'll grab a Brillo pad or anything, and it can be dangerous. But for the most part, it's amusing. I ate the entire topping off of a strawberry cake one time, and I dreamed that I'd done it. But I woke up the next morning, and my dad, when I was staying down there with him, he hollers, "Who the hell ain't over there slicing off the cake?" I was like, "Oh, uh-oh," and sleepwalking wouldn't necessarily bother me, but I'm terrified that I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night, like in the middle of the woods one night, and not know how to get the hell back home and be hearing bugs and snakes and so okay, I guess that would be another anxiety, wouldn't it? But generally, I don't have them. So it's the anxiety level's coming down now that they're on their way home. He should be here shortly, or here in a few hours or so anyway. And I'm so thrilled my grandmother's going to be back home. Plus, he technically left a day early. She usually gets him Saturday, Sunday, and Monday morning, and brings him home Monday afternoon. Well, this week, because they were going to the beach, she took an extra day off work, and she had him Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So I'm really, really, really ready to see him. And then I did something dumb, too. Now, I didn't cheat on the keto diet, but I did something dumb. I bought a brand of pork rinds I'd never heard of before. They were called Golden Flake pork rinds, and they were really good. Sweet heat. And I should have been paying attention to the word sweet, but I didn't. And I just kind of grabbed a bag off the shelf at the convenience store, and I came home, and I was listening to like Mr. Nightmare and King Spook, just to tell scary stories here on YouTube, and I was leaning back in my chair, just kind of Chills. One of the guys' names was Chills too. Anyway, I was leaning back, eating the pork rinds, watching my kid play games, and not paying attention. I ate the whole bag, which I've never done before, but I ate the whole bag of these. And it wasn't a great big bag anyway. I said, well, I better put these into MyFittnessPal. So I leaned forward and I looked at the servings. There were 7 servings in that bag with 2 carbs each per serving. It was 14 carbs because I wasn't paying attention and was just kind of sitting there mindlessly eating. Sorry. Anyway, so lesson of the week, pay close attention, even if it's something you kind of grab all the time. Make sure you read the label, make sure you read the serving size and how many carbs is in it, and monitor what you do. I don't think, considering how much I ate yesterday, it was enough to throw me out of ketosis, and I don't think it was enough to, no, I didn't go over my calories for the day, but it was the closest I'd gotten in a while. So, take that with a grain of salt. Be careful, because it can happen really easily, even if you're good at it and if you're just distracted and not paying attention, So I was just enjoying my little nightmare sounding horror stories. Getting close to Halloween, so I enjoyed that. And I was watching my kid play games, and he had his headset on, so I could hear that. I was just hearing that. And anyway, I digress. And yes, you're seeing my head smoke. Sometimes it's actually my kid back there with his vape. I say kid, but he's grown. Anyway, let's get to the results of weigh-in. I'm also going to stand up and walk back there. I'm wearing the same clothes I was wearing as the last time I done it. So I don't know if you'll see any kind of difference or anything. But I thought I would just do it. And that way in a couple months I'll have pictures or videos I can side by side with. Okay, so let's get to the weigh-in and measurements. This was, again, my week 10 on keto. And my starting weight was 311. Last week I weighed 280.0. And this week I weighed 278.8, which is only a 1.2 pound weight loss. But that's okay. But it was a 4-inch loss. I don't know where they went. I'll probably find them again, but I lost them. So overall, I've lost 33.2 pounds since I started in, it was actually July 28th, but it's been 10 weeks. 33.2 pounds. I won't scoff at it and I won't cry about it. I've also lost 41 inches and 41 and a quarter inches, let's say that. So I'm very, very happy about that. And there's my weekly weigh-in and results. So let me back on up here and I'll show you me. I'll try to keep my kid from being too much in frame. But anyway. I never like doing this. Does anybody like doing this? I don't. My head's smoking. Here we go. Little cat, little round roly-poly lady. Yeah. I'm still pregnant, damn it. But anyway, that is me. Okay. So I'm going to sit my big old booty ass down now. Alright, anyway. That's me. Again, if you like these kind of videos, please like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And you can ring my bell. I'm pretty sure that was a song years ago. I think it was. I'm going to look that up. Anyway, you guys have a great day. I'll be back next week with week 11. I've also found some new products that I'll come back with at some point. I want to have enough to do a video with anyway and not waste anybody's time. So anyway, that's me. Have a good one. Week 10 of keto over. Week 11 begins today. Bye, y'all.